thing is, right? We need to bring boxing back to where where it was. And the only way I can see that happening is through Don King. Don King's first fighter was Muhammad Ali. And then next thing you know it, he's using and he put on the very, very best that boxing has to offer. Then we went to a different period of time where we had the Oscar De La Hoya and that's playing, Mexican fighter, this, that, right? And then we have Floyd Mayweather that brought entertainment value back to boxing and put on amazing performances and amazing build-ups. And then after that, everybody was just expecting to be Mayweather. And none of them ain't Mayweather. And they damn sure ain't doing enough. You know what I mean? They ain't doing enough like Blair Flair is. So we are in a situation where everybody wants to take money out of the pot before they put money in, before they invest. And I'm about investing before I actually sow and take. You know what I mean? If I take money off the table, let me put something down right quick. Boom. So I want to give the fans the very best entertainment value possible. You know how that's going to happen? By not giving you a fucking tune-up. Whereas you know exactly what's going to happen because Blair Flair just fucking wrecked this dude and fucking Broner didn't look so good or Broner looked like this. You know, no. I would rather give you guys something that you don't expect. You know what I mean? That you don't see coming. Blair Flair versus Adrian Broner. Straight out of a long layoff with Oscar De La Hoya not getting the fight done. Too bad, Golden Boy, you lost it. You lost it. You lost one. You know what I mean? Too bad that, like, you know what I mean? You lost it. You know
what happened with that?
We blow up.
What happened with that?
Golden Boy is a company that wants to heavily promote Mexican fighters and Mexican fighters only. Unless you have like more money than them and you're able to promote yourself and this and that, which basically means you're just doing their job. You know what I mean, for yourself. You know what I mean? It's a very ridiculous situation that you can be put in with Golden Boy. I tried to make this specific fight happen multiple times, even with investors. Where all they had to do was just show up. You know what I mean? Well, look, if you got money, if you don't have money, I got money. If you need more publicity, check this shit out. Like, you know what I mean? Hold up. Yo, if you need somebody to do some crazy shit, boom, here you go, Blair Flair. You know what I mean? Hey, it's getting boring. Don't worry, Blair Flair's here. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? They put on these dumbass shows and then like put Blair Flair as like the co-main or opening bout, and that was the star of the show. Like that was the show. That was sold the tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting ridiculous to this point. Whereas though like I was carrying a very big load for Golden Boy and Golden Boy wasn't giving me shit. You know what I mean? For it. So like, you know, it's sad that it had to end that way. You know what I mean? No, I'm always gonna be open if Golden Boy is willing to do something. You know what I mean? But right now, let's move on to bigger and better things. Look, holla at me if you want that verse that Alexis wrote your ass whooping. You know what I mean? You can always run that shit back with a fair fight, a fair training camp, not no 2-week notice. You know what I mean? Look, how the hell I get under like. Look, I promoted that fight with only 1 week.
Yep, sure did.
Of actual promotion. I promoted that fight with 1 week. And with 1 week of promoting, I sold that bitch out.
Yes, sir.
With
yes,
booze and booze all alike. You know what I'm saying? You should value that. That's something that promoters should value. But they didn't. So they gave me a fucking cheap fight with an even tougher fight than Alexis Roach only months after. You know?
Weren't you promised a fight with Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah. They promised me the Virgil Ortiz fight, and it didn't happen.
Okay.
So Like what? You didn't expect me to win the fight?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You didn't expect me to win that fight with Maurice Hooker?
Maurice Hooker, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you thought I would be struggling, huh? You thought I was in the struggle.
You came in there and handled your business. That was crazy. That was really crazy. My problem with it was I would have liked to see the momentum of you continuing to fight after that, as opposed to just being out for a long time. But it is what it is with it.
Me too. I wanted to see what would happen with momentum. See, the Alexis Rocha fight was momentum for me because I've been off for nearly a year before fighting Alexis Rocha. Rocha's fighting consistently, but me, they wouldn't even let me fight. You know what I mean? So I've been out for a long time, and then finally they offered me this fight late notice, and they put me in a position where I had no choice. It's not like I'm going to get any better. I'm underfunded.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm underfunded. You know what? I'm gonna have to take this fight. You know what I mean? And just double back better the next time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I did. And the thing is, that little bit of momentum was strong enough to take over a Maurice Hooker fight.
Mm-hmm.
And scare, and matter of fact, scare a lot of people.
Yes.
I scared Golden Boy out of like even thinking about a fight with Virgil Ortiz. I scared the idea of a fight between me and Terence Crawford. I was like, Crawford turned me down. Crawford turned down my fight when he was fighting with BLK Prime. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Now we're gonna definitely talk about that fight again soon. You know what I'm saying? But because he's gonna be running out of options. Don't nobody give a shit what he's doing right now. He needs to come back to welterweight to where he belongs and go ahead and pass down those belts the right way. I mean, he's dropping the belts. So the belts, I'm gonna get a belt. Woodscott already got a belt, and he ain't even fight for it.
Yeah, Boots, yeah.
Boots, this shit. He ain't fighting not one fucking ex-champion yet.
Now, if you make it past Adrian Broner, is that a fight that you definitely want?
Yeah. Well, one of us is gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
So happening. The winner of this fight, which will be me, he's gonna want the fight because he's looking for a payday. Canelo don't want your ass. You know what I'm saying? The UFC don't want your ass. There's no other option. You will lose against Blair Flair. I've been prepared for him for a long time.
And you're talking about Terence Crawford.
Adrian Broner. Yes, Crawford and Broner, I've been prepared for these guys for years. And it's inevitable. You know what I mean? Nobody can stop me. Not even promotions. You can put me on a layoff. Don't worry, I'll be back. No matter what, I'm going to get what's mine.
Absolutely.